Dan, Artiville Fusion. Gonna ask a couple questions. When I first saw you guys a couple years ago, it was almost looked like a completely different band. What's the evolution of Artiville Fusion been like over the years?
Well, Artiville Fusion originally was started with two of the guitar players from Brainchild, Jake and Roy and I, and those two used to trade off bass and guitar at that point. That was like in 2004. So, and then when Roy left, we had already picked up James, who was Brainchild's original bass player, and then me and James continued to play, and then we had added Pony as our second drummer, also from Brainchild. And then Pony and Jake played till the beginning of 2010, and then we got a new drummer and a new guitarist, who is Mike from the Easy Riders. And then sometimes we have Jordan from Afternoon Moon on keys. Yeah, and that's pretty much where we're at right now.
Cool. Right on. You guys have been quite a few places. What's some of the career highlights playing for you guys? Who you played with that you really enjoyed or would want to play with again?
We opened for Les Claypool at the Rave Theater in Milwaukee a few years ago. That was a good one. We also opened for the Wailers. Now we've played with them 4 times now. But at the Rave as well, we opened with them. It's a fun club up in Milwaukee.
You've been here, Putnam County. This is year 3, I believe.
3rd year of the festival.
You guys have been headlining every year. What have you seen change? How have you seen it progress over the last 3 years?
It's more organized now than the first year. The first year, it was done by our old band manager and me, kind of like as a silent partner. And then last year, I did a little bit more involved in the planning and the financing of the thing. And then this year, I did the whole thing without any partners. So it was really, like, I learned from the first 2 years of stuff I liked and stuff I don't like. Things I don't like at festivals are, like, too many rules where you feel like the kids feel like they're walking on eggshells, And we had no incidents here. There was no negative energy out here. It's a real, family vibe out here, and, like, kids seem to know what's up. Even the young kids that come here are, like, educated in school, and, like, so, yeah, it's real cool, man. I just sit back and watch it. After all the planning, I just sit back with a smile, and I get up and rage it with the boys, and then we go rage it with them. Okay. It's a beautiful property, though,
It is. It is a beautiful property out here, and like you mentioned with the kids, I think it's been a great property for the kids to be at. There's been a lot of little ones out running around, and there's not any trash on the ground that they're cutting open their feet like that. So it's been real nice out here. Recording albums. What's your latest stuff out?
The Reggae and More LP, which we covered that for the set last night, the Saturday night set that we played. That was done we released that in January, and then we're going back into the studio in October or late September and record another album, which will be our second album for this year. So.
Any idea on a release date or when?
No, we don't. We don't do that, but we turn it around pretty quick. We did the Reggae and More LP in four studio sessions, and then a couple editing sessions, and we were done with it. That was all recorded live, like 1 and 2 take stuff. So.
What the next year or so, maybe the next couple of years, what can we look forward to from you guys besides the new album? Back here at Putnam next year?
Back here at Putnam next year. We don't really shoot for the stars. We just try to stay constant and consistent with what we've been doing. We play at all levels of gigs. We play in front of thousands. We play in front of tens. Like either way, we're just going to keep playing.
I appreciate it. Awesome.
Thank you very much
for
coming out here and helping with this.
Not a problem. It's been a pleasure. It's been a blast.